Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nate G. It is June 23rd, Monday, and we're looking at AVGO here. AVGO on the 195-minute chart. I think this daily is absolutely gorgeous, but we're just not quite in a squeeze yet. You can see that down here. I think if we consolidate for another day or two, we will be. But for now, we'll play this 195-minute squeeze. We have 4 or 5 dots here and a positive momentum moving up, which lets us know that things are potentially going to move in a positive upward direction unless we continue to consolidate here. So let's start marking this thing up. We're going to start with the point of control right here. We're going to come in and put a value area low for this node at about 246.84. I'm going to make that yellow. And then we're about to break kind of an area here, but the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this a little differently. I'm going to come in and I'm going to put, a flag there for that top end area of resistance, okay? And so now you can see we have a value area low. If we wanted to give this a lot of room, we could come down here and kind of give it a little bit more of a wick. You can see, and this is where these are it's kind of an art form. We came and we wick down here and we wick down here. If we wanted to say, all right, that's where we think the last line of defense is going to be, then we can also give ourselves a secondary line for our point of control. It's kind of a point of control area with this 249.34, which I will mark in red. So what I would like to see happen here is a pullback from this resistance point we're sitting at right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down to a 5-minute chart so we can see this a little bit better, right? We've got these lines drawn in. I personally would like to get it off of one of these lower levels, but this might just go without us. But I'm going to put an alert in here. I'd actually like to see an alert at 251.58 for a buy. And then I'd also going to put an alert down here at 249.32. Also to alert me if we come down into those areas. If we don't come back into those areas, I'm not willing to buy this because I think it's going to go without us. If you are an aggressive trader and this thing does push up above this line, I could see a potential for sort of a retest and go. But that's something that you're kind of skewing your risk reward, and I don't really want to do that right now. I want to play it safe because of all the potential volatility that's coming into the market with what's going on in the Middle East at the moment. And so I'm going to wait and see if I can't get a good entry on a pullback in one of these mornings this week. I'm going to mark our high way over here at 250.65.44. That's my target number 1. And then I'm going to use my Fibonacci measurement here, and I'm going to go up to the 1272 at 271.83, and that's going to be my that's going to be my other mark there. So those are my 2 targets. And I'm just looking for a pullback into those point of control areas, okay? And since we're going to play this on a 195, which is essentially a daily chart, I am going to go out quite a ways. So I want to make sure that I give myself time to let this play out. So what I'm going to do is pull up AVGO. I'm going to go out to the July 18s, and I will play, if I can get a move down, I'm going to actually play a little out of the money because we're going out 25 days. make it a little bit more cost effective for everyone. Feel free to play at the money or even in the money if you like. But on AVGO, I'm gonna, if it pulls into one of those 2-pointed controls, I'm gonna take the 260 calls for July 18th. July 18, 260 calls. And if they get down in there, that'll be for, you know, I'd say it's going to be for roughly, you know, 550 a piece, maybe somewhere around there. That will be my trade with a stop below 244 here. Last line of defense, 244 here, potential add. So if, for me, if this comes into this top point of control line, I'll probably only pick up, you know, 1-2 contracts. If we come into this second one, I will probably pick up more. And if we can get a decent size pullback like this candle here, down into this area here, I will probably go full position on that. And I'm looking at, let's say we do come down into there, I would be looking at a trade here that is about a little over a 1-6 if we can get all the way down to there. But if we can get into this second point of control line, it's a 1-3 risk to reward, which is good for me. But I won't be full positioned because $250 stock, a risk of $5 in the underlying on an option, if I go full position and it comes all the way down into there, is a larger loss than I'm willing to take. So I'm going to probably half position there and then add if we come into these areas and bounce. Looking to take the balance of that off at 265 and then maybe leave a trailer of 1-2 contracts on to 271. So that's the AVGO trade idea and sort of the way I would plan to trade, the way I do plan to trade it if it comes into those areas. But it's not something I'm putting on right this second. I have alerts on both of those levels to see if it comes in and gives us a pullback in the morning, or anytime during the day. But a lot of times those happen in the morning, and I'm going to try and pick it up then because I really like this pattern, especially when looking at it like this on a daily chart. This thing is a beauty. Okay, that's the AVGO trade plan idea. Hope everyone's having a great week.